Rent increases at a disturbing rate, a hard landing for the economy, and Warren Buffett's cash pile. Today, I read an article on Yahoo Finance put out by Benzinga and written by Eric McConnell titled, Rents Are Growing at Almost Double the Rate of American Workers' Salaries. The author of this article referenced a Zillow study that revealed American rents are climbing at almost double the rate of American workers' salaries. The study looked at rents from 2019 to 2023 and found that rent increased by nearly 30% during that period, while American salaries have only increased by 20%. That means rent went up 1.5 times faster than American salaries in just 4 years. Okay, my friends, here are my thoughts. I am pretty confident that a lot of workers have not seen their salaries increase 20% between 2019 and 2023. Some executives do a fantastic job talking a big game, and they often try to impress upon their workers how the benefits provided by the company are just as valuable as a raise. But in reality, many workers only see a small raise each year, which often does not keep pace with inflation. This is why many Americans are being crushed by inflation. Their wages have not kept pace with how expensive everything is getting. Let's think of this a different way. Some food manufacturers are pushing their luck. They are decreasing the size of their products while increasing the price and seeing how much profit they can possibly squeeze out of consumers. I have no doubt there are companies who are engaged in the same type of experiment. They want to see how little they can get away with paying before they start losing too many good people. Unfortunately, some executives just think of people as disposable. In their arrogance, they think they can always find someone just as good or even better. The thing is, some executives don't realize it's the people that make an organization. Some people possess important historical knowledge about the company. Some have connections with suppliers or other entities that the company does business with. When you lose some key people, it can be a big blow to the company. Getting back to the article, the author said, even the Sun Belt and the Midwest are now experiencing the same type of dramatic spikes in rental prices that used to be commonplace only in major metropolitan areas on America's coasts. Zillow's study showed that Tampa, Florida has seen rents grow by 50% since 2019, while worker salaries have only grown by 15%. And Jacksonville rents are up 35%, while worker salaries have only increased by 12.2%. Well, my friends, this is an unfortunate situation for many people, especially retired people on a fixed income who rent. This is not sustainable in my opinion. When do we reach a tipping point with all of this? There are only so many people who can afford all of these overpriced luxury apartments that are being built. It frustrates me that all of these operators brand their apartments as luxury, and the leasing consultants refer to the flooring as hardwood, when in fact it is vinyl plank. I'd love to go around to all of these different apartment offices with a piece of 3/4 inch tongue and groove oak flooring and say, here, this is hardwood, not that garbage vinyl plank with a thin wear layer. I just hate to see people overpaying to rent a small apartment that is branded luxury with inferior quality materials. What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Maybe all of these renters who are hoping for an opportunity to buy a home will get their chance if we see a hard landing in the future. I read an article today on Yahoo Finance put out by Business Insider and written by Philip DeMott titled, Why a Debt-Fueled U.S. Economy is Facing a Hard Landing in 2025, Chief Economist Says. The author of this article referenced Apollo's chief economist, Torsten Slok, who said the U.S. economy will stay afloat through the next few quarters, but growth drivers could turn into headwinds as soon as next year. He went on to say the current strength stems from high debt loads both among U.S. consumers and the corporate world. Eventually, those trends will start to falter, triggering a hard landing in 2025. He pointed out that delinquencies are rising on credit cards and auto loans, despite an economy with low unemployment. Well, my friends, here are my thoughts. If our economy takes a turn for the worse, we haven't seen anything yet regarding credit card and auto loan delinquencies. I truly believe we could see both skyrocket. I also have to wonder what we are going to witness regarding student loan delinquencies and defaults later this year or early next year. Biden's on-ramp program expires at the end of September this year. After that, people who are not paying their loans can be reported to credit reporting agencies. People also can be assessed late fees and fall into delinquency and default. It probably won't be until after the election that we start hearing about all of this. It will take a while for all of the data to be reported after Biden's on-ramp program expires at the end of September. I think you may be surprised by what we are all going to be reading about. What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. You have to wonder if one of the greatest investors of our time is thinking about all of these same things. I read an article today on Yahoo Finance put out by the Motley Fool and written by Sean Williams, titled Warren Buffett's $189 billion subtle warning to Wall Street shouldn't be ignored. According to the author, Berkshire Hathaway has a cash pile of $189 billion as of the end of March, which is up from $167.6 billion at the end of 2023. The author said, "We witnessed Berkshire's cash hoard substantially grow just prior to the bursting of the dot-com bubble, the housing crisis in 2007, and the bear market of 2022. Well, my friends, I find this to be very interesting. Remember, Warren Buffett is famous for saying, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." In recent years, people have been very greedy. Some have made a tremendous amount of money. The question is, will they be able to hold on to it? Gains on paper can erode very quickly in a correction or crash. For those who are positioned to weather the storm, they may be able to pick up some bargains near the bottom. It's impossible to time the bottom, but in the past, some investors did really well scooping up bargains near the bottom. After the 2008 Great Financial Crisis, I did pick up some stock bargains, but I picked up even more bargains in real estate. It will be very interesting to see if opportunities present themselves in the future or if the Federal Reserve will come to the rescue with some new type of bailout. What do you think about Warren Buffett's cash pile? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Please keep in mind that everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only, and nothing in this video is financial advice or advice of any kind. If you need advice, seek advice from a qualified professional in good standing who puts your interests first and foremost. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Please also consider sharing this video with your friends. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.